Hello and welcome back to my channel. Andreea Lupulescu here, your relationship coach, and today we're going to talk about MIGTOW. Someone expressed their wishes to find out my opinion on this, and that's the reason of my for this video. So what is MGTOW? Well, MGTOW stands for men going their own way. And let me start by saying that I'm not pro, I'm not anti. They say on their website that is a statement of self-ownership for men, and it's not a movement, it's a lifestyle choice. I would say that that should be for everyone, regardless if you're a man or a woman. The only common thing that I saw on all these men commenting everywhere is that they have been hurt. They have been hurt by a woman once, or at least once, and they drawn their own conclusions. Now, taking ownership is taking responsibility, and that is the one single thing that anyone can do to change their reality and to change their situation. When you are in a victim mentality and you're blaming others for your situation, you give them the power, because the power is external. But when you take responsibility and you bring that power back and you say, okay, I'm in this situation, I have to take responsibility, it's my fault, let's see how I can make it better, that is the only way to change your reality. Now, regarding the lifestyle choice, I would say that as an RTT therapist, rapid transformational therapy therapist, we all develop beliefs that are not accurate, and every belief that we creates a filter, and we see every situation in our life through those filters. Now, we all have a lot of beliefs that don't serve us anymore. Just because something happened 5 or 10 years ago doesn't mean that it's going to happen again today. But because you have that filter, you're going to act a certain way. And the way we act and the way we show up into the world is going to dictate our life, basically. And it's going to shape the reality that we live. I believe statistically, and I do believe this, statistically, men are more mentally and emotionally affected by a breakup or a divorce. And it's quite easy to understand why. Because we raise the young boys to believe that they need to be strong. They need to be men. They need to suck it up and deal with it, and don't show emotion, and don't cry, and don't do this, and don't do the other one. And in tough situation, in stressful situation like a breakup or a divorce, they don't know how to deal with all the emotion. They don't know how to deal with the anger, with the frustration, with the betrayal, with all these very, very strong emotions that are coming up, and they don't know how to regulate that. And it brings me back to therapy and coaching. I see a lot of this as miscommunication. Because when you don't know how to regulate your emotion, you end up in a state where you can't express your feelings, and you don't want to express your feelings because you're afraid that, oh my God, she's going to think that I'm weak, or he's going to think that I'm weak if I'm sharing this, and so on. And it's very hard for men and women to be truly vulnerable in front of the other. And if you take a look at my other video regarding the 3 types of relationships, it is because of those limiting beliefs. If I'm in a relationship, in a long-term relationship, I need to stick to this, and regardless if it's good or bad, I need to make it work and be in this relationship forever. And we take those purposeful relationships and try to make them in a lifetime relationship, and it doesn't work. And that's where all the hurt comes, and that's all those negative beliefs that are coming up. And once you're doing that, you're going to see all relationships the same. You're going to see all the women the same, you're going to see all the men the same. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of bad women out there. It's the truth. There are a lot of bad men out there. It's the truth. But that doesn't mean that there are not good men or that there are not good women out there. It just matters how you see the world and how you show up into the world. Now, if you, for example, you're a man and you want to go on your own way and take care of yourself and your career and your goals, good for you. That's what anyone should do. This lifestyle is for individuals. Each individual has a set of experiences and has accumulated a set of beliefs that dictates their reality. And the moment you I've seen a lot of comments since I started going my own way. I improved so much, and I'm making more money, and I'm more successful, and of course, because you chose where to place your attention and where to place your focus. What you focus on expands. If you're focusing on your career, it's going to expand. If you're focusing on your financial aspect, it's going to expand. Of course it is like that. But it also, with that, you also grow as an individual. Self-development. You can't advance in a career or in your financial status without actually looking at yourself and see exactly what you need to do. And only by doing that, by being aware of the decisions you are making on a daily basis, you can grow in any area of your life. As I said, I'm not anti, I'm not pro. Anyone who dedicates time, attention, and focus to themselves, to their goals, deserves a set of applause. Regardless if it's a man, regardless if it's a woman. We all deserve that as individuals. For me, being in a happy relationship now is the most wonderful feeling in the world. It gives me fulfillment and it gives me purpose. But we all, as individuals, we all have so many facades, so many parts, and it's good to nourish and to grow each part of us and to be a whole. I don't believe you can just go through life without love, without being loved, and I think that is what everyone wants. Everyone wants to be loved, and everyone wants to give love. It's hard to get good relationships, and long, steady, happy relationships are not easy. They require work. Just because you're in a happy relationship doesn't mean that you don't have to work for it. If you don't put any effort in it, if you don't grow, you die. If you don't grow your relationship and you add and you add another layer and another layer and another layer, then that relationship will die eventually. So it requires work anyway, but it requires a lot less work than a stressful relationship. So that would be it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to address any specific issues in my future videos. And if you haven't hit subscribe, you can hit it now. And I will see you in my next video. Have a good one.